Yeah, so how you get plugged in with the Baddie Rap Show?
The Baddie Rap Show. What's that? Oh, you mean the show
Yeah,
I won?
yeah, the 20 bands. Matter of fact, let me hold some. Sell me
That
some,
show.
man.
Well, let me tell you. I pay $2,300 every 2 months in my semester right now in nursing
Yeah, yeah,
school. So
yeah.
let me tell you, it's gone, baby. It's gone.
Damn,
It's
damn.
gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's
You
gone.
ain't get that scholarship?
Man, look. I don't get financial aid and stuff like that. A lot of
I
times,
know, I
I,
know.
I don't. I don't really. People be confused. People think because I got kids, I have access to stuff. I don't have access to like the government don't give me nothing. I'm working for every penny and every dime. Even when it comes to my schooling, like when I was younger, yeah, they
Yeah,
gave me FAFSA. I already got
yeah,
a degree, right? So
yeah,
after a while, that stuff expires. They don't give it to you forever.
yeah. But you getting a lot of money though, man. You getting battle rap money, Baddie Rap Show money, man. You got it though. You eat it.
Well, last year I didn't really battle rap.
Yeah, yeah. You had the
I think I
you
literally
had the
only
funds
battled.
battle.
Yeah, I only battle funds because I was
Yeah.
supposed to have been
That
done
was a
after I
great
battled
battle.
Shuni.
You was in your bag that battle. You surprised me. I was like,
Definitely,
oh shit.
definitely. I don't think nobody thought that I was gonna beat him, and I don't think he really probably
Yeah.
took me serious enough.
I'm not gonna lie.
He knew the
I
reason to be
was
in
one of
Houston.
them. I was one of them. And then when I seen what you came with, I'm like, oh shit. You put him down. Pause. You put him down.
Yeah, and it's not too many people that can put him down, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it is. That's my boy. That's my boy. Shout out
yeah.
fun.
Fun. Shout out to the landlord.
Um, but
But
yeah, the
yeah, the
Baddie Rap
Baddie Rap
Show.
Show. How you get plugged in with that?
Actually, I just seen a flyer for it, and then I went in and put in an audition, and I got a call back for the show, and I was like, okay, boom, this really happening. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, I had been, well, getting into TV, getting into movies and stuff. So
Yeah,
I just thought it was the perfect thing to go ahead and do.
yeah. So what was your expectations going into it? Or
I
did
had
you
none. I didn't have
nah,
any expectations because I didn't know who was going in
what
the
to
house.
expect? Okay.
And like I said, I kind of thought that it would be something kind of like what Hitman did with his show. I thought it was gonna be
Bags and
just a bunch of
bodies.
battles, and I'm like, okay, cool, bet this is what it is.
All right, so when you get to the house, what
Yeah.
did you expect when you finally got in the house? Because I seen a clip when you was like, "Yo, I'm a girly girl. I love girls, and you were the only Southern girl in the house." And then,
Well, Chris, you gotta have Southern hospitality. Anybody that meet me can tell you, like, I'm very down to earth. You meet me in person, I'm not standoffish. I don't have the resting bitch face. None of that.
oh,
Like,
Lady
you
J, hold
met
on
me.
real quick. Hold on, yeah, yo, light skin television. I seen the whole season. That's why I'm interviewing her. But yeah,
Hey, like,
continue.
yeah.
Proceed.
But yeah, you've met me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm pretty down to earth person.
yeah, very cool.
I come do what I'm supposed to do. I get in and get out. And anybody that has ever met me can tell you that. Like, I don't really hang around for the shenanigans because usually I go to the event, do what I'm supposed to do, and I leave and I go home. So this probably isn't my first time. Well, it's not my first time being in a house with a bunch of women. And also, I was in the military and I slept in a room with 60 women.
Wow, you was in the military?
Army so many years ago.
Yeah.
Veteran.
Man. Oh, so so this competition wasn't nothing for you. You the military, this was easy
I
then.
mean, shit, I've been in bigger competitions. So I'll just
Yeah.
say that. So it's my job to cope with multiple people at one time, cope with multiple different
Yeah.
attitudes. And you just never know what you're going to get because one day somebody is something and the next day there's something else. So you just never know.
Yeah, that's a fact. So the first challenge I got in the house, they had y'all freestyle. How you feel about the
They
freestyle
did.
challenge?
I hadn't freestyled in years, and I don't know if people know freestyle is something that you're supposed to do off the top of your head.
Yeah, not
It,
pre-written. Yeah.
it's something you're supposed to do off the top of your head, but I wasn't even expecting a freestyle. So we go into the house.
Hmm.
Everybody's meeting. People steady showing up to the house. People visiting. You got guests and staff, production. It's a lot going on in the house. Everybody coming in, and then they like, oh yeah, well, celebrate for making it to the show. Everybody, we got drinks over there. It's other sources. I don't know, should I say weed? Weed. I mean, it's a bunch of stuff. I don't smoke and I really don't drink, but I was just like, you know what? It's a moment. Let's celebrate. So,
You start sipping.
yeah, I'm not a drinker. I'm definitely a lightweight. 1 or 2 drinks tops. That's it. That's
Yeah.
my limit. That's my limit. That's it. Nothing else. So yeah, I definitely was drinking, but we all were. And then they was like at 2 o'clock in the morning, cipher. Cipher?
Oh,
Dude, you wrapped it over 10 years. What do you mean cipher?
they try to rock you out of sleep.
Yeah. They tried to take us out first night. I'm like, okay, whatever. But I ain't no punk. I'm definitely like, I'm gonna try either way. Even though this ain't what I was expecting. Nobody told me nothing about this. Even though all other 11 girls was privileged to this conversation. By me being from the South, I missed out on the phone call where they told these girls,
Yeah.
this is who in the house, do pre-written. This is what's gonna happen. They gave them a whole rundown. I contacted the director. And she's a lovely
Who's the
woman. I don't
Who's
want to
the
put her name out
director?
there.
Oh, you don't want
Hmm?
to put her name out. You don't want to put her
No,
name
I
out
don't
there.
want to say because I don't want to say she did bad business, but it
Okay,
just kind of
okay.
slipped through the cracks because we had a
Yeah,
conversation. She said she'll follow back up with me. Now, if you tell me it's gonna be at 6 p.m. and I say, is that my time or your time? And you tell me it's my time, I'm
yeah.
looking to get on there at my time. So when I get on there and nobody's on there, guess what? The meeting was an hour ago. So
So
every girl was.
do you think she might not? Because I, I had to remember you an hour behind me. So do you
I
think that?
literally say CST because I know I deal with a lot of
Yeah,
different people, right? So I
yeah.
have to say, I say CST.
Okay, okay.
Are we going to be on CST, EST? I travel a lot. Of course I know to
Yeah,
say this.
yeah,
So I'm like, okay, come on now. I'm going to follow back up with you with the conversation and fill you in. I don't get the follow up. So I missed a whole meeting where now y'all got the advantage. Y'all know who in the house. She's telling y'all
yeah,
to pre-write. Y'all pre-write for whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
yeah,
just like,
yeah,
whatever. No big deal. So, I mean, the disadvantage became an advantage. I can say that much.
yeah. So
So
season
yeah,
one and
I wasn't the hardest in the cipher, but I wasn't expecting
yeah,
to be. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
expecting to be.
yeah. So what was your favorite challenge that from the whole season, like that you enjoyed the best?
I could just I'm just taking a moment to say amazing. What the judges and the
Yeah,
producer moved Twerk Red
Rex.
Relion, what they came up with,
Yeah,
amazing. Like every
yeah,
challenge definitely helped me become better. So I took the
yeah,
knowledge that I already had and then I mixed it with what they told us to do.
yeah,
So, you never know what a person is expecting of you, right?
yeah,
All you can do is just get the information and convert it to what you think it's supposed to be and do your best at that. And that's what we had to do in such short notice. So I appreciated every challenge because every challenge made me better.
yeah. So what happened with the bull challenge? Because y'all was supposed to ride the bull and rap, but they only showed like a small clip of a few people, but it was just them on the bull. It was no
Don't know,
rapping.
but the
How
thing
did
was
you do?
bull spitting, right?
Yeah.
No, I did good, but this is kind of where it was like a little thrown off. Everybody got to ride the bull. But the people who's riding the bull is already up for elimination.
Mm,
So you letting people who are already up for elimination consider their numbers higher than somebody who's still in the game. These people are already
right.
possibly not even in the game no more. So I did better than 3 other people, well,
That
4 other
was
people.
up. That was
My
up for
numbers was
elimination.
better than 4 other people, but they was like they already up for elimination, so we can't use their numbers. So that dropped
Oh,
both me and Miss Eel because we wasn't at the bottom, but the people who were at the bottom, Tori numbers, Chrissy numbers, a couple people who were already at the bottom, they like, okay, well they already up for elimination. So y'all two, now you and Eel for to be up. So and challenges where you was thinking, well, I did better than them,
yeah,
you still up. You know what I'm saying? So um, I might as well make this a tell all because I'm not gonna be talking about this much more. It's said,
yeah,
done, and over. The winner has been said. It has been presented. And shout out Baddies, right? We 1 year anniversary. because it was
Yeah.
actually filmed January. So, you
Yeah.
know,
I think they about to
so shout
start
out.
shooting season 2.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah, they're getting ready to boot up season 2. So
are
that's
you
gonna be
are you are
amazing.
you are you going for the repeat? It's in your tag.
You know, coach, judge, or, something of that sort, but not
Okay,
necessarily a
but you gonna pause
contender.
it. Okay, all right, bet. That's
Right.
fire though.
Yeah. So, on the spot, this was the only moment that kind of threw me out.
Yeah.
When you watch the show, people were given time to decide who they wanted to put up for elimination
Oh yeah, yeah. With the chips, with the chips.
with the chips. Mind you, I was winning competitions. I
Yeah,
had chips.
yeah,
So when they said on the bull challenge, you're going up for elimination because these other people are already in elimination. So we're going to put you and Miss Ill up. I'm thinking like anybody with a smart mind, Survivor Series, you're going to
yeah,
use your chip. Cause
yeah,
who wants to die with a gun in their hand? Make it make sense. Not saying that I would die, because I wouldn't,
yeah,
but I mean I want to relax.
yeah,
Let me relax. I've been winning, so
yeah,
this is my privilege for winning. Let me use it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then they told me, oh, you have to do it on the spot. They didn't give me time to deliberate, to think about
Okay.
it, or whatever. Whatever. It was okay. Well, you want to put somebody else for elimination?
And
You
you
have to
and
make a
you
decision right now.
and you pick Asiamora.
I did pick Isia Moore, and for whatever reason, they took it to heart. But when it comes
Yeah,
down to it, it came down to people who wasn't winning. And
yeah,
only people I could pick that wasn't winning was either IC or hashtag. Neither one of them had a chip. The one chip that hashtag did have, she gave it to Nadia Ali to keep her in the house.
yeah, yeah,
And they didn't even say we can give away our chips. But,
yeah,
she wanted to be a friend, give her a chip away, whatever, however. And I respect it, whatever y'all choose to do. But how do y'all get upset when I use my chip and then after say, oh, you should have battled. You thought you was going to lose. You should have battled, just took your battle. I should have took my battle. Well, why didn't y'all make Nadia Ali take her battle? She ducked the fade twice.
yeah.
So it's unfair and
So so
unjust.
so 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 who she ducked? You said she ducked twice. She ducked Chrissy and
Well,
who
well,
else?
we'll just say Chrissy. We'll just say the Chrissy battle.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
ain't got to
All
say
right.
twice. She
Oh,
got
okay.
herself out of elimination, and then
I'm
that
I'm
fight
I'm
that
I'm 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 more in tune than you think, because I'm like when I'm doing these interviews with y'all, I'm hearing people saying like, nah, they such and such lying. She wasn't like that on the show, and I'm like, word. She told me this, and then like, nah, it really went like this, and I was like, oh, all
no, no,
right,
no, no, baby. I'm giving you my tell. I was in the house. I
yeah,
was present, and I can tell
yeah,
you some people who was in the house and was present.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I kid you not. Once again, it was hashtag chip. Hashtag took her chip, gave it to Nadia Ali. They planned a whole
yeah.
little thing about it. They planned a whole little thing about it. So, like I
They
said,
they
you
was the
can't get
trio. They
upset when
trio.
I use my chip when it's the same thing. I'm up for elimination. I have a chip to use. I'm gonna use it. So how is it unfair for me to put somebody up? And let's be real. If this right here is your union, y'all gonna be mad whether I put IC or hashtag up. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
I can't give it to somebody with a chip because they would own a reverse.
yeah.
So you can't get somebody out who got a chip. So the only thing that
So
makes sense
so
is get somebody out who isn't winning.
well, you and Miss Ill cool, because that's what they were saying. Oh, you got your
Let's, let's,
friend
let's talk about that.
eliminated. Yeah,
I never knew Miss Ill.
even before the show.
Even before the show. I didn't know Miss Ill until she became my roommate. And that was after all of the drama. They kept on saying, oh, she mad because I beat Miss Ill. I'm like, I don't know this girl from the beginning of the moon. I don't care. Send her home. It's only one person can win.
Yeah,
And I
that's a
think that's where
fact.
the issue came in at. You have girls who was trying to be friends, and then you have someone who's trying to win.
Yeah,
That right there is going to bring two
it's
totally
it's
different attitudes. I'm
every
not
woman
here
for
to
herself.
every man for themselves, because
Royal
only one
Rumble
person can
type
take the
shit.
money home.
Yeah.
So,
So you
like I
so
said,
so you
I'm a
wasn't
fair
you wasn't
person. I'm a
you
fair
wasn't
person.
trying to be clicked up. You wasn't
I
trying to be
wasn't,
clicked up.
but
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't expecting to be clicked up either. Like I said, I was the only girl from the
Yeah,
South. Now, I can say this. I'm going to give you a quick rundown.
yeah,
When, on the show that I did get jumped on the show.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was
So,
going I was going to get into that. All that.
So for a quick rundown, when I got into the house, Zan gravitated to me. I knew Naughty in conversation before the
Yeah,
show for
because I
years.
seen y'all when y'all was talking about the cipher at the photo shoot, and she was
Me and
asking you what the
Naughty knew
verse.
each
Yeah,
other and was in conversation years before the show. Me and Chrissy was in. Notice I'm saying in conversation. I'm not calling these people my friends because y'all
friends.
traded up. The
Yeah,
trade up
cordial.
happened quick. So yeah, we was in conversation. Me and Chrissy years before the show. So when I give you my heart, I give you my heart. Like I'm a real genuine person. So if I say I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but I don't do fence straddlers. That's what ended
playing
up
both
happening.
sides. Playing both sides.
Now, cause it's okay. You want to be friends with them, you want to be friends with me, but don't pretend you not my friend when you in their face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bad. Yeah, so
So
why did they think you and Miss Ill was friends though? Why they?
I don't know, because Naughty could tell them that me and Miss Ill was never friends. When I had the conversation with Ill and say her and Naughty should squash it, because I knew that Naughty didn't want to fight. So, you know what I'm saying? This is no disrespect to her, because maybe she's just not a
Yeah,
fighter, and that's cool.
yeah,
But I'm like, y'all seem like y'all have a genuine bond. The conversation that
yeah.
Naughty gave to me and the conversation that when I asked Miss Ill why you can't squash it to her, is it sounds like these are two women that's hurt and they love each other, but because
They
this
being
man is
stubborn.
more important to both of them, they not gonna hash it.
Okay,
And so that's what the conversation was supposed to be between the three of us.
yeah,
And I kind of feel like Naughty did get a little louder when the cameras came, so Eel got louder.
yeah.
So now we got a conversation that ain't got nothing to do with the show, because the love that y'all have for each other, this is the only reason y'all doing this. Y'all got love for each other, but y'all just can't seem to get past it. But long as Naughty dating the guy, I guess they never will get past it. You know, men can make you do some crazy things, and plus the age difference. Naughty and Miss Ill have an age gap, so
Okay.
yeah, that's gonna be a
So
big
who's
deal.
older? Who's older? Ill, Nadia,
Miss
or
Ill
Reed?
is older than Naughty. Naughty is still in
Okay.
her 20s,
Oh, all right. That makes
right?
sense. That makes
But the
sense.
guy is older than both of them. So I guess that's how they used to
Chill,
be.
chill, chill,
No, I'm just
chill.
saying that's how.
Yeah,
Let me stop,
he's
because
on
I
the
ain't trying to be messy. I ain't trying to be
nah,
messy.
nah,
I'm just
nah, nah, nah,
saying.
nah. Go ahead. Yeah, you right.
I'm trying to make it make sense. So long story
Details, yeah.
short, Zan gravitated towards me. She just seemed like she came in. She was a nice girl, but it didn't seem
Yeah,
like her
Zan
confidence
is
was
cool. I
there.
like Zan. She cool.
Yeah, she a nice girl, but it didn't seem like her confidence was there. I don't know. That's what it gave to me, because we went to the club and she was like, "Oh, dance with me." We went to the photo shoot and I'm like, "Let me take your pictures," and she just so shy, like she didn't want to take pictures, and she's like, "Yeah, take my pictures." And I want to make you feel beautiful, because clearly, she's not feeling that confidence.
Yeah,
So, at the end of the day, so I'm just like, we shared a moment. You know what I'm saying? And then Chrissy, you come in, like I said, because we've had conversations prior before. So I'm feeling like I came in, I used my makeup products on her, and
yeah,
I beautified you, made you look and feel like something. And when I didn't understand her straddling the fence. It was no reason, but maybe
yeah.
her then.
Y'all almost got into it. And I think she got offended because you said she
But
was too small.
Chrissy is a drinker. So I don't take drinkers serious, because if you're drunk half the show, I'm not gonna take drinkers serious. So I don't have that was the whole point I was trying to make. Like, I know Chrissy outside of the show. So why would I really just be dead ass beefing with her when I'm telling her, girl, like, I fuck with you? But she couldn't see past that. She's like, yeah, I'm little in noise. I'm just like, well, that I wasn't trying to come at you like that. Like, just the night before, you literally was trying to kiss me in my mouth, Chrissy. She was drunk. She came in there with the bottle of champagne that she stole from Rail. Rail was looking for the champagne bottle. He was like, who took my champagne? Chrissy snuck in the room. I'm laying down, and she comes in there and tried to kiss me in my mouth. That's sexual harassment.
She Lady J, chill. Sexual harassment.
But this
She was
my
trying to make a
friend.
movie with you. She was trying to make a movie
This
with you.
my friend. I'm like, she's drunk. So I
Yeah,
don't hold anything against her. I would never do that, because she's a cool girl. But
Yeah,
she's still a fence straddler. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It
yeah,
didn't change the outcome. So okay, that's
yeah.
one thing. So all these girls, all y'all in my face, everybody cool with me, whatever. The day started off cool, but once I see up, nobody liked me, and I was fine with that because I'm not here for the
Yeah.
likes. I'm not.
So
I'm not here for
so
that.
so when you put her up for the chip, was this before the music challenge? Because I know you was upset because you said nobody wanted you to put them on a team. They
No, that
was
was because
that
for the
after the
cipher.
IC?
They didn't feel like I did good in the
Oh,
cipher,
okay,
so they
okay,
didn't want me on that
okay.
team.
So that was before you put IC in the challenge. All right, all right.
Yeah, that
That
was
that was
supposed to be.
that was another argument. That's how you and Chrissy started arguing because I think she was trying to tell you she wasn't the captain, so she couldn't pick
That's
you.
what she was trying to tell me.
Yeah,
You realize she was a captain? Did
yeah.
you
Now
realize
it
that she
was
was a captain?
no, it was two
It
team
took for
challenges.
twerk. It took for twerk to come up and say,
Yeah,
"Lady
she
J
picked.
not lying." They tried to make it look
Nah,
like I was all delusional. Mook came up there. Everybody
now
just
you
was
know
quiet.
you know what happened. It was two team challenges. The first time she picked Tori, and she picked you the first time. You and Tori, and then the second one, I think somebody picked her. She wasn't the captain twice though. The
She
first
was the
time she was
captain.
a captain.
She was the captain, baby. You think she wasn't the
No,
captain
no, no,
over
no,
Isians
no,
and she was the captain?
no. I'm
That's
talking
the
about
second
with
group.
you. No, I'm talking about with
I
you
know
and
about the first
Tori.
group. I know about
Yeah.
the first group. That's fine.
So she
I
got
said the
picked
second
twice
group.
to be she. So she got picked twice as a captain.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't know that. So they must be chopped that out because when I seen
They tell us who the captain is before we have to start picking our people.
because the first challenge I seen when they like, all right,
So I'm
Chrissy
like,
doing a
everybody got their
challenge.
group. I mean, nobody must not want to pick me, but I'm fine with
Yeah,
that. I wasn't upset about that, but I would just rather y'all be real and say, girl, you fucked up in that cipher. I ain't picking you.
yeah, yeah,
Say that. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it came down to whoever had the worst verse. And I didn't have the worst verse. Did you notice that episode? I wasn't in the bottom. But everybody thought, oh, Lady J ain't rap on the beat. But y'all ain't talking about the people who really couldn't rap on the beat.
yeah.
We went to that studio and it was a couple people had worse verse than me. I didn't get put up for elimination.
So yo, we gotta get into the drama. I
We this is
believe,
the
yeah.
drama.
Well, when I had Zen in the studio, she was matter of fact, I seen her another interview she did. She said you was kind of in her face. Yeah, she was like, yo, y'all was in a van and you just kept, yo, Zen this, you was in her face and everybody they felt like since you was bigger than her, they was gonna jump you if you touch her. So she said that's the reason why she jumped in the Ozzy situation. She's like, yo, if they was about to stick up for me, I have to jump in because she felt like she wouldn't have been loyal.
Well, why
So
don't
so
you say that? Why beat
what
around the bush and tell all the lies when I'm glad you said that. That means it was planned the whole time. If it go down, jump Lady J.
yeah. Yeah, I think she said
It was
hashtag
planned the whole
said
time.
she said hashtag told her like, yo, if she touch you, we on her type shit.
Oh, hashtag
So
told her
so
that.
yeah, so what happened in the van though? Why you was like in her
Let me tell
face
you why I
and
riled her up in the
yeah,
van. This is true because she's trying to say, I played victim, but I was around there trying to punk people. Um, I wasn't trying to punk nobody. The whole reason for the Nadia Ali and Miss Ill stuff to be brought to the show is because everybody who was supposed to be in the van, not everybody, but a few people, went back and told Miss Ill that Nadia said the only person she might have drama with
is
is gonna
ill.
be Miss Ill. And she said she came with her mouth guard for Miss Ill. She told me this. She
A
told me
mouth
this to
guard?
my face. She told me this to my face.
Holy
If I
shit.
have problems with anybody, it's gonna be Miss Ill. But then she told everybody else, I didn't come here for that.
Yeah.
So to say that she didn't say the things on the van, but she came right and told it to me. If I have problems with anybody, it's gonna be Ill. So you did. Nadia is kind of the one who brought it to the show, and I feel Miss Ill. Miss Ill feel like Nadia didn't give her a fair chance to be cool with these people because she gave them a pre-notion about the girl.
Okay.
You've already said to the people, if it's up with anybody, that's the bitch it's up with. So they didn't have to know y'all outside drama, but because you told it to them, somebody delivered that message. So the reason why
Mhm.
I had the words with Zan because Zan was trying to bully. Zan was trying to bully Miss Ill. Just like, I don't know if you seen in the intro, Tori and Zan was getting into it.
Tori and Zan? Nah, I ain't see that. Tori and Zan?
Because baby, Zan was about to go in about the intro. He said it was me. I think I'm supposed to be saying, yeah. So she wants to say I was trying to bully people. No, my girl, you was.
So
But
who
I
was the
did say
bully?
my shit. What I said to Zan was, and I just kept repeating it. And so because I was repeating it so loudly, I guess they felt offended. I literally said, Miss Ill, who all did Big Zai say was in the van?
Yeah, they said Big Zod told Miss
Big
Ill.
Zai
That's
not the
how.
only one told her that.
Okay.
That's because these girls are backstabbers. So
OJ
Big
type
Zai
shit.
did get cool with Miss Ill, and she said to Miss Ill that Naughty said these things about you on the bus. And I said, well, who else could have heard it? Who else was on the bus? Can't hear me because people trying to call.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I can
Okay.
hear you.
And
You
when
go.
Miss Ill said
You might have to go on
Zan,
D&D.
when Miss Ill said Zan ran right up them stairs and said, I told you don't put me in it. I told you don't put me in it. And I said to her, Miss Ill not putting you in it. My bad, because I'm the one asking her the question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a whole. I told her don't put my name in it. Miss Ill just was telling me who was on the van. She didn't say Zan said nothing. Miss Ill literally didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
The poor girl didn't do anything wrong. I just was asking her a question to diffuse the situation. Who all was on the van? So we can say if more than one person heard it. Because ain't no way Big Zai the only one heard it and it's a bus full of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, who I was on the van. And then when she was like Zan came up and wild Miss Ill up. So when we got on the van on the way to the studio, I got riled up because hashtag Zaza Galore and Zan was in the back talking about it again. So it kind of
Triggered
things was
you?
it triggered me real bad because I'm like, she's steady picking with this girl when Miss Ill didn't even say it. I'm the one. The reason only reason she said Zan name is because I asked her. Once again, Miss Ill didn't do anything wrong, and they know that girl didn't want no smoke. I'm not with that. I'm not with the bullying shit. But you don't try to bully somebody, like talk to
Yeah.
somebody that's talking back. Miss Ill is trying to avoid you.
So who was the bully of the house? Because it was somebody that
There
came on
was
the
no
show.
bullies. If we
Oh, it
being
was
real,
no
there was no
bullies.
bullies. Get your shit
Okay.
out. Zan was scared to say anything at all. I ain't gonna say she was scared. I'm just saying she was more poised and reserved when it came to if you felt like I was trying to punk you in the van, why didn't you say that? We're having conversations. You're in my face. I'm taking your pictures. We doing this. We doing that. Say that. But instead, you said it amongst your group. So now your group are all feeling away. And just like you said, they plotted that shit. And when I said they plotted, they gonna talk about no. You were the aggressor. How can I be the aggressor when if I literally was trying to have a fight with IC, I wouldn't have had no coat on. I'm fighting in a coat. I ain't even pulling my hair up. Y'all ain't see me do none of that. Literally, y'all seen IC and Miss Ill battling, right? At the end of the battle, what did she do? She started doing this, right? So when I try to say something like, calm down, Lady J, they still have to do the judging. You gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
But my problem for me was when she left out the battle, she still was saying something.
Yeah, but she put her hands up, they said, while you still popped on her. She
Did you see
kinda
her
it
hands
was
up?
like but they said she was waving a white
Oh,
flag.
did
Yeah.
you see her hands up?
Nah.
Icy literally said to me, girl, please, I will. And I hit her because I felt like a threat was coming.
Yeah.
Because when I walked out in the hallway, she can tell you, honestly tell you, I literally said to her, I see, why do we have problems when I literally only put you up because I feel like you have higher connections. Calico was a judge in a house before. So I
Hmm.
feel like if I'm going to get somebody out, it's not going to be the easiest person. I'm going to get somebody out who don't have connections. It's only two options. One have connections and one is not that good at rapping.
So you thought she had the connections and she could rap, or she had the
I,
connections and
I didn't
couldn't
think
rap?
she could rap. And not because she can't develop into it. I didn't think she could rap only because she only had literally 4 battles. Like, if
Okay.
that. If that, she's been promoted off of a name because she's the understudy of Calico. So
Mhm.
I feel like that's why you're here. Because they told us it was only gonna be 10 girls.
Yeah.
And
So
it's Zaza Galore and Icy came
I was
last.
I was gonna get into that. So
But they talk them stuff about like
you popped on Ozzy. Zen jumps
only
in.
because
Oh,
she was going into a threatening manner.
yeah,
When I could have let it go. But when she sat up there and said, girl, it's just battle rap, I said, that's not battle rap. You talking to me outside the battle, and you're not even battling me. You're being highly disrespectful. Come on now. Have you ever been to a battle like shit like that? Don't even really slide in battles.
yeah,
The thing you're saying to me, the disrespect. You think I'm gonna be able to live in this house with you like that? When you're saying all of these things to me, y'all want me to just let it slide, and y'all keep saying, "Why did you swing?" Like she literally said to me, "Girl, I will," and I just hit her because you're
yeah,
telling me, "Oh, it's just battle rap." It's not just battle rap. I mean, you want to disrespect me on the grounds of battle rap. You want to use battle rap as the grounds to be able to disrespect me, but we're not battling. And anybody who knows the nature of battle rap, I'm not your opponent. You could have saved that for our battle.
yeah.
You
So
knew you had to battle me. That would have
you
been battle rap. She would said all that to me in the battle. You see, I ain't flinch. That whole battle,
yeah.
I ain't moved.
So you popped on her. Zen jumped in. I interviewed Zaza Galore, and she said she stomped you out with the Gucci's. I didn't see it on camera, but go into you
She is
pop.
little. Um, the Zaza Galore chick. You know what? I just that's a chick. I didn't even take her serious. That's another girl. I didn't know her
Why
from the Man
not?
in the Moon.
Why
She's
not?
not. I'm telling you, I didn't know her from the Man in the Moon. She's not a battle rap chick, and she was the chick that was crying to me every night about her son. She was the chick that
Okay.
was crying to me every night about how her mom won't help her. She was crying to me every night saying, I might have to go home because my mom don't want to help me with my son. So, and I'm like, okay, well, they're going to run the cameras. They want to record me talk about my son. She came to me for all of these things, but you don't fuck with
Yeah.
me though. So that's what caught me off guard when the girls jumped me. All you girls are coming to confide in me, but then you are the same ones like, oh, okay, well, let me just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying?
So she jumped in because somebody else told me it was like, yo, a lot of these chicks is liars. Like, don't be listening to them. So I'm like, yo, did she
No,
really?
she jumped in because she
Okay,
literally was she jumped in. She literally was standing in the room. Oh, I had to because she's so big. Da, da, da. So they really don't have no other reason to not like other than the fact that I'm big and I put
you bigger
IC
than
up.
them. Yeah.
Right, right. I'm big and I put IC up. But it was a fair. It should have been a fair fade. It's something she asked
Yeah.
for. It's no way I'm the aggressor when you're saying I'm a man. I'm this. I'm that. Like that. You're provoking me.
So go get it. Let's get into the you and Zen ran it back after. Take me into that.
That's what I'm saying. I hate the fact that they didn't show the footage of all the other surrounding things that were going on. It was a lot that was going on. But
All
however,
right, break it down. Break it down.
I
Break it
did go
down.
into the room. Security didn't allow me in there, and they like give us time. We're gonna talk to them, and I'm like, come outside. Everybody who hit me, come out, come out. Big Zaza Galore was hiding. I couldn't even see her in the room, but I kept hearing her voice. I'm like, is she in the closet? Where's this little bitty ass girl at? Because she's saying the most and doing the least. So, however, I'm just like everybody who hit me, I just want my one. I just want a fair fade. Nobody wanted to come out. Everybody said to me, I'm not fighting no more. Icy said, oh, they said we're gonna battle. So I'm only gonna battle you. I'm not fighting you. Okay, you're not fighting me. Everybody said no. If you look at the footage, as soon as I turned
Yeah.
my back, because now I'm like, okay, nobody want to fight. So I turned my back. I'm not even thinking about it no more. Then came running out the room. So that's why I'm just like, you try to sneak me. Y'all allow her to run out after I done turned my back. After she just said she didn't want to fight. Y'all see me standing at the door. I'm standing in the doorway, asking them all. As soon as I turn my back, okay, y'all let her run out on me. So I honestly just kind of feel like I don't have no win in this house.
You never supposed to turn your back on the enemy, Lady
No,
J.
this is not you never supposed to turn your back when they are not allowing me to fight these girls.
Nah, but you still gotta
This
be
is,
on
you
P's and
don't know
Q's.
when you're in the situation, it's just like, okay, because they're telling me they not gonna let me fight them. They say these
Yeah,
girls don't want to fight. We're not gonna allow you to fight them. So how can you wait for me to turn my back and be like, yeah, go get her? Because between me and you, if we want to talk about it, when you first seen the footage, the paid footage, it didn't have that extended version, did it? So how you go on YouTube and get the free version now? So the fight is extended.
I guess they trying to draw
Thank
in
you.
the audience.
Thank you. They trying to lure the audience because when everybody was saying Zan was losing, it was like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and release all the footage. Like, okay, girl, you pulled my hair, you tried to run out and sneak me. Like, square up. Where's the square up? Zan didn't
Queen
want to put back
Prophet
out
was
two.
good.
After the fight, she was back in the room, and I said, "No, let's just run it again." And it was, "Oh no, no, bitch, you got to get it back in blood. You
So
mean the blood in you mean the blood in your mouth?" Um,
so you never thought about rocking like Zaza Galore to sleep since she wouldn't come out the room. Like, all right, next time I
why
see her, I'ma
would
just
I? I'm not the type of
I'm,
person to
I'm
be
just
fighting
I'm just
people who
asking. I'm
don't
just
want.
asking.
I would never fight somebody who don't want to fight, but to throw the rock and hide your hands is wild. You're not even on my radar. You're crying every day in here to me. You're not even on the radar.
So what about Zan? You never thought about rocking
She
Zan to
was not.
sleep?
She's not on the radar. These no Nobody has given me any reason other than the fact like me and Icy have our own issues. I felt like that was our own issues. I haven't even had time to build the hate for these other girls.
Yeah.
And I like to say I respect the fact that Icy haven't been on here doing the most like the rest of them. The people who didn't even have nothing to do with it. It wasn't even their fight. Keep trying to make themselves relevant off of it. Why?
Look, I seen
Why are you trying to make yourself relevant off something that didn't even have nothing to do with you? It was a bullshit ass move. And of course, it's just like, oh, yeah, jump her. Yeah. Like I said, the jump was unexpected because all you bitches was fucking with me. And now none of you bitches fucking with me all off of a competition. Somebody had to go up. You would have hated me if I put hashtag up. You would have hated me if I put IC up. I had no win.
I seen another interview you did, and you were saying how Nadia Ali thought she was gonna win the show. They was
She
telling
did.
her she's gonna win the show, and the
They
show
did.
was based on her.
I said it was
Wait,
based on her. I said she thought she was going to win, and she thought that it was already
the
given to her.
show. Yeah.
Because
Oh,
she went and got the Baddies Rap tramp stamp.
so who told her to get the tat though? Or you know who? Or you heard who
They
told her to
claim we
get it?
they claim we all was gonna get them, but it didn't happen, and I wasn't gonna
Okay.
get it. But it's just the point that um y'all only sent this girl up, and then she went and had conversations with Bianca and all of that, and it was like nothing that she was doing was enough to be like, oh, okay, let's go put her with the main judge and all that. Unless y'all already planning for her to win,
All right. So why
they
nobody else
thought
got
this was
the?
her show.
Why nobody else got the tattoo? Because they said all y'all. You just said y'all was all supposed to get it.
Talk to me. You tell me.
I wasn't in the crib. I don't know.
Does it seem suspect that only one girl got the Baddie's Rep tattoo during the showing and it got filmed?
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
Wild as fuck. Because now you a big giant ass tattoo for a show you didn't win. It's wild as fuck.
Yeah, that's gonna be an angle on her for the rest of her
Now, if she
career.
went and got a baddies this, baddies that tat, now that's something to do. But not knowing if you're gonna win, but because somebody was in your ear telling you was gonna win.
Who was in her ear?
I don't know.
Come on, Lady J. You know everything. You in tune. You tapped in, man. You tapped in.
These
If
girls
you
were saying
know,
so
if
much
you know,
during the
if you
show.
you you said you
These
said
girls were
Zan
saying so
was
much
sending.
during the show, it's irrelevant.
You said
I'm gonna honestly say it's irrelevant.
yeah.
But the proof is in the pudding. You got a tattoo and you the only one got a tattoo. But y'all running around talking about favoritism. You're the only one they believed in enough to give a tattoo to.
So I let's go. You just bust a little Kim out real quick. So let's go to the Alright, you said you ain't wanna get no get back because they ain't want the fade and none of that. So
No, no.
it seemed like
In the
after.
house, it was like, I don't know if you seen one of the staff even said he was just like, well, I really don't want you to go down there because when we leave the house, if they jump you,
Yeah, I
or
seen
whatever they
that. I
do
seen
to you,
that. I
whatever
seen
they
that.
do to me. And it was people feeling things like shit like that in my head, like, okay, well, you're right, I'm outnumbered in the house. You got to know when you're gonna be at a loss because y'all not letting me fight them, but y'all let them fight me, and then you know what I'm saying? It's shit like that makes me wonder, what am I really dealing with? Is this now that TV? I'm confused. Are we
How you felt about them keeping your dreads? I thought that was kind of weird. Like they held
I
on to
I
the.
didn't think that it was weird, but I thought that it was weird that hashtag posted it as if she's the one that did it. That was weird. That was weird.
So you like you said they told you not to go down in case you get jumped, and then you had a
No, they're saying
conversation with
when we
coach.
leave the house,
Yeah,
they're
when
gonna
they
let them
leave. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
basically they're gonna be able to do whatever they want to do to
So
me. But
you end up getting put in the battle with hashtag, and you have the convo with Cortez.
what did you think about the battle with me and hashtag?
Yeah, you got crazy. This is what I wanted to ask you. Do you think it was smart of her to battle you? I didn't get it. I'm like, why would she? I would have sent somebody
I
else
don't
after
know
she.
because it was a confessional, and Nadia Ali and hashtag said in the
Yeah, I
confessional.
seen that. Like she wanted to get you
When
out the
when you get to
house.
see the show back, it's different. When you're on TV and it's a lot of things that you don't see. Once you see it back, you start wondering, like, okay, this girl said she was my friend, but the way she was in the confessional, even though she didn't say it, she was shaking her head in agreement to everything
Agreeing. Yeah.
hashtag. Yeah, it was like, I know she gonna see this, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But yeah, let me shake my head so hashtag can think I'm with them.
But I didn't get it. I'm like, yo, why hashtag will involve herself? So when she involved herself, did you think like
I felt
did
like
you
the hate
was
is
you
really
work?
real. If
Okay.
for you to say you're gonna battle me, honestly, I don't know who in that house made her feel confident enough to say, I'm about to take on Lady J. Hey, Oracle. Shout out Oracle. Shout out
Queen
Oracle.
Prophet. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes, yes. That's the
um
branding goddess.
yeah. And another thing, Zaza Galore was saying after they jump you, that's when you would started rapping. She felt like people
Think
in the
about it.
house was writing your rhymes and all that.
Think about it.
What do you say to that? What do you say to that?
Think about it. Y'all made me you when we kicked her into rapping good. We kicked her into rapping good. This is hashtag was my first battle. So you're sitting in a house with a phone. Why didn't you Google me? Did
Put rounds in
she?
hashtag like tic tac toe.
Do you not know that I'm a battle rapper? I might not be a rapper. That's the old me, but I'm definitely a battle rapper. This is my lane. But I'm. That's just like if we was talking about the record shop. None of them girls could rap on the spot. The one that y'all think can't rap won the on the spot competition. None of y'all could rap a cappella. Did you hear the stuff that they were saying in that record store?
Yeah.
It was boo boo garbage trash. But these are the ones who so fly on the beat, so this, so that. And I didn't want to take
Let's
points
get
away
back to the
from them.
battle. Let's get back to the hashtag battle. So you had
Yeah,
the speech with Cortez. It seemed like ever since the altercation, you just been on a redemption run. You was just
yeah, I
running
said that
through
too.
everybody. What? So that
It
that used
became
it as motivation.
I can't even be cute anymore. It became what am I gonna dress up for? Because I don't know what I'm up against. So I just was in war mode. It was whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. I get in there, rep, fight, rep, fight, whatever y'all want to do at this point. That's what it became. I can't afford to wonder and guess.
So so you had no concerns about hashtag. You knew you was packing her up. You
Why
knew
would
she was out of it. cause she could
Y'all
freestyle.
kill me with that.
She
Y'all
could go
kill
off
me
the
with that.
top.
You do know. Do you know how long I've been doing this way longer than hashtag? Well, I mean, I don't see it. I think maybe she has a good voice, a good rap voice. But
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
she could
have
freestyle.
you
She
seen
could
her battles?
freestyle too. To be honest, no. The first battle I seen her was against you. Like I seen her name on flyers, but the show introduced me to her. The
What
show
did what
introduced
what
me.
did what did Cortez say at that table? He said, yeah, hashtag good, but she not good with somebody that's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Majority of my battles are monumental battles. They're most talked about. Haven't heard
Oh,
about
so wait,
hashtags.
hold
Hashtag
on.
has not
So
had a viral moment or nothing.
you
Quotables?
filmed you filmed the Fonz battle was after the show, right?
Yeah, it was after the show.
Okay, all right. Yeah, yeah, that's why. If they would have seen this, if they would have seen if the Fonz battle happened before the show, I don't think she would have hashtag would have used her chip. I don't think that would happen. So you get her out the house. Do you feel more hate from the trio and through the rest of the house that you got hashtag up? Or you don't
Um,
even care?
I definitely
You
feel
don't
like
even.
it was we really got to get this bitch out now. But who's gonna stand up against her? But I knew they was gonna do that. I said it in the confessional right after they jumped me. I was like, they gonna want to try to get me out the house, but you're gonna have to send your best hitter, and you gonna lose your best hitter. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was ready to go up against anybody in the house. I didn't feel a threat. Not in the battle rap realm.
So I'm gonna ask you something. If the physical altercation never happened, do you think you still would have won? Because it seemed like you used that as fuel.
I definitely use it as fuel, but I don't think it probably would even sway any different way at the end of the day. I didn't feel any threats in the house. The threat left. Tory Doe, I feel like Tory Doe was the threat. The threat left the house.
Okay, so Tory Doe was the person you seen as the threat in the house.
Yeah, she a vet. Got much love and
Mm.
much respect for her. And just as well as Chrissy, I got much love and respect for her, but Chrissy have her moments. She have her
Yeah,
moments. Sometimes she get on stage high and
yeah.
drunk.
She
And
she hit or miss. She hit or
yeah,
miss.
so especially once I seen how ditzy she was, overall, I definitely didn't feel any threat. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
So once Tory lost to Nadia Ali, you knew you had everything in the bag.
Oh yeah.
All
Oh
right, so
yeah.
you pack hashtag up. Next is
But let's just
Asia
say
Mo.
before we pass that,
Yeah,
I went through hashtag unanimously, right? Was it
unanimously.
unanimous?
Yeah, you know, yeah,
Okay.
it was.
Because after that battle, she said,
Did you think she would be better, or you knew she was coming how she came?
I didn't think she could do nothing with me. I didn't think she could be better. And I think that she may not see it right now, but I think her team
Uh,
set her up.
so what you think what Mook said? Because Mook felt like she got help, and that's why she messed up because it wasn't her. Did you agree? Did you agree with that? Or,
I don't know. But you got a whole team of girls who don't like me. And on top of that, she had already had opportunity to use her chip. She didn't use it. They told me 6 hours before the battle. But hashtag gave them the chip that night, and they lied and said she just came this morning. Had I found out hashtag gave them the chip that night and had already said she was gonna battle me, and they produced that information to me that morning so that she can go ahead and switch it. So hashtag had already been writing for me and thinking she was gonna have the advantage by saying I got jumped. Never fuck with a person when they backed in a corner. Ever. And that's why I'm like, I don't understand. Like, if we're doing dramatics for TV, why they didn't get her punching the garage and boom, 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 like she was crying, punching the garage, pissed. That's what you're supposed to
oh,
do.
she was doing the Trey and Boys in the Hood in the garage, swinging at the air.
Yeah, she was upset. She was highly upset. But you put yourself up to this.
Man, I ain't know that. See, yo, Baddie Rap, y'all got to do like a director's cut version and put all that unseen
They're
footage
not gonna
out.
show it if it's swayed to me. They did a whole heartfelt about her going home.
But you already won, so it's like, why not show it? All right, let's get into the Aussie battle. How the Aussie battle came into play.
Um, they said no matter what, they was putting me against Ozzy due to the fact they was like controversy
That
is
y'all
too high for.
fought? Yeah.
Yeah, controversy too high for y'all to not battle. We want to see this battle. We got to see this battle. So it came down to ain't no more chips, ain't no more competitions. You have to battle her.
So, how would you rank hashtag and Aussie like as far as talent? Who you
Ain't
think
no rank. Ain't
is
no rank.
better or tougher?
Ain't no rank.
All right, but somebody got to be better. One got to be better than the
Like I said,
other.
I think Ossie's still developing. She
Okay,
has
okay.
the ability to be good. She's still developing. But one thing you know as a vet is when you battling somebody who you got beef with, smoke with, we see it all the time. Those are the matches that sell out the most, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, you gotta be prepared for whatever a person is gonna say or do, no matter
So
what.
you wasn't worrying about Aussie neither, even though she was connected and all this stuff. Because you put her up to get eliminated because you felt she had the connections. Now you about to battle her and she got the connections. That wasn't a concern, or you
She was
just was
never the
tunnel
concern.
vision.
The connection was the concern. I said to them, if when my battle come with I see if Calico is a judge, I am not battling. I'm
But
being
he's only
honest.
one. But I'm saying he only one judge. It's like five judges. He
I don't
can't.
care. I don't care. I wasn't gonna set myself up like
You
that.
wasn't gonna take it. Yeah, you wasn't gonna take the chance. That I think that's what a lot of girls ain't realize about the show neither. You had to be strategic. You couldn't just be talented. But I also was hearing like Zaza Galore, like I guess she had connections with Mook and Rex. She told me she was like the dot
She
my
said out her
princess.
own mouth to you on your show. She said, if
Yeah,
the red carpet wasn't rolled out for me, it wasn't a show for me. If they didn't want
yeah.
me to, if they wanted me to win, they would have just opened the door and let me walk through it. Didn't she say that to
But
you?
but somebody else told me that she thought she was gonna win. She didn't have to do nothing because she was tied to Mook and Rex. Somebody
Don't that sound like
told me
advantage?
this.
Don't that sound like advantage? Does that
So
sound like
let's
advantage? So now we're up. We're up. We got Nadi who getting tattoos. We got Zaza Galore that say her brother should open the door for her. And that sounds like advantage to me.
But it really was an advantage because Mook and Rex said they wasn't showing favoritism. So
You got added to the show when it was only supposed to be 10 girls.
wait, it was only supposed to be 10 or 12. I thought it was 12.
I was advised for 10. But hey, either way, don't make a difference.
I,
Don't make a difference. She
so
got herself out.
who
She don't even know what she
who
could have did because she was so scared to
yeah.
do it. And then gonna come
Do
on
you,
your show and say she want me to be her first battle.
yeah, what so you wouldn't give her a first battle? You wouldn't grant her that wish
Why would I give her a first battle?
to show her his levels?
Why would I give her a first battle? And what that bitch say? That bitch say, how much she spent on her titties? 5,000? And they still don't look like these natural titties. They still don't. They
Oh,
hard. They
she
hurt. They still don't look like that. You see the weight on them motherfuckers? They still don't feel like that.
wait, you said she paid 5,000 for her titties?
She
She
said
got
you
work
on her
done?
show. She said, "Oh, baby, I paid 5,000," and she said, "I got the wrong investments." What it is? But however, if you gonna say, if you think your titty, she's talking about, because you said she did the 10 million views, right? This is what you said to her. And she
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Yeah, and I do 20." Well, why you ain't even did 20 on baddies? This baddies that. Shake your money makers and let's get that video some views because it is a fire ass song. Couldn't be me. This is the thing. I'm the right look. I was the
Mm.
right look for the show, and I had more than just bars in my bag. And then I came on no bullshit. I literally came to win a battle and not make friends. So you got
Yeah.
it. It confused me when Zan was trying to feel like she was just trying too hard to make friends because for somebody twice, you're in two battles, two fights. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That's not your beef or your smoke. You're a try hard because you're 40, and I would have been like, I'm trying to take this money home to my children. Whether she got 3, 4, or 5, I know it's somewhere in that range. But I wouldn't be trying to be friends with some 20-year-olds and it's $20,000 online and I got all these kids back home. She took her eye off the prize to make friends. And
All right,
then,
let's go back into the Aussie battle. So it gets set up. Cal, you say you wasn't gonna do if Cal was a judge. So did you expect her to be better than what she did, or
I
you
told you
thought
no.
so she
Well, you heard the round.
underachieved?
When she went out there with Mook, you heard the round.
Yeah,
What's your take?
yeah.
What's your take? Would it have beaten my round?
Probably not. But then again, like you said, she connected. I think they probably said she lost because she fucked up.
No, she didn't lose because she fucked up. She lost because she didn't have the better bars, and she fucked up.
Then then
But was it
I
a
think I
unanimous?
think I think
Was
I
it
think I,
unanimous?
yeah, it
What?
was.
I
But
got two unanimous
I think
battles.
yeah, Lady
Two.
J chill.
God damn, two unanimous
But
battles.
I think I could tell she was like nervous though. She didn't seem confident. And then I think when she was
Why are
talking to
you
Mook,
nervous? If
I think
you
she
feel like
said
you
she
beat my
thought
ass, you should feel like I'm that bitch. I put this hoe in her place.
she she said she felt like it might pop off again, so she wasn't locked
Not too
in.
worried about it popping off. Don't be worried about that. Cause she was just saying, I feel like she was just saying something because she did say I had sneakers on, and I didn't have sneakers on for our battle. Now I did take my wig out, but I didn't have sneakers on. I had boots on the ground.
Boots is
I had a
deadly
one
for
piece and some boots
stomping.
on.
All right, so let's get into the Nadia
I
Ali
wasn't gonna touch her.
freestyle
I've
challenge.
been in more heated battles. You see me with blue cocaine. I dropped
Yeah,
draws on her head. Um,
yeah,
y'all see my fallout with Eliza Versa, and we kept rapping after the fight.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm not gonna put my hands on nobody that's not trying to put their hands on me.
yeah. So when she had the glasses off, the glasses on, did you couldn't tell like she was nervous or you just thought she was trying to be fashionable? Because I took that as she kind of nervous. The glasses, wearing the glasses. I wouldn't have worn no glasses in a
She
grudge
she
match
probably
type
wore
battle.
that outfit every day, so I didn't really know what to
Wow,
think.
yo, Lady J, chill.
I mean,
You
like the
said she
whole
wore the outfit every day.
black number and
Yeah.
glasses, black number and glasses.
So
Did you not
it
watch the
seemed
same
like
show as me?
yeah, I was watching it, but I wasn't really like they
You didn't pay
chopped
attention
shit
that
up.
it
I
was
wasn't
black
really
number and glasses the whole time?
no, I ain't know that. You gonna make me go back and watch the old season again and all that. And so it was basically you you knew like it don't matter who in front of me is. I'm just
Go time.
going through.
Go time. I ain't never up and left my kids to bring back nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yo,
never up
so
and left my kids to bring back nothing. 10 days?
yeah, let's
Gone for
get
my
into
babies for 10
like
days? That 10 y'all would have
yeah,
been like, Mama, don't, you ain't come back with
it
me.
was it was a lot of talk saying between y'all. You saying Zan was sending pictures. She saying you was sleeping
No,
with
I didn't say she was sending
producers
pictures. I
and
said I
judges.
seen her pussy in a judge phone. That's what I said.
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
say she was sending pictures, but nobody cared
yeah.
when I
But
said it. But
she
when
had,
she said it, they made a little,
but that mean
I do.
yeah. So we got to get into all that. So was there talent messing with producers? What was going on in the
I'm
crib?
gonna just say this. I can't speak for nobody else. I can speak for me.
Yeah,
I can't speak for the
yeah.
fact that Zan told Rex he looked cuddly and she'll cuddle with him. I can't speak on that. That's just what she said to him. I can't speak on the fact that Chrissy Head was under the covers on the phone with one of the judges. I can't speak to that because she didn't. I know Chrissy didn't need a judge. Chrissy is good regardless. You see what I'm saying? But however,
So who said
for
her
people
head
to
was
try to
under a
use
cover?
that,
Who put
the
that out
only thing
there?
I don't like, I love Rex, and like I said, you can learn a lot from those guys. The only thing I didn't like is they had an opportunity to clear it up and nobody did.
But I'm saying, who
That
said
would have
Chrissy
did
head was under a cover?
everything when y'all know I brag about not taking these battle rap niggas down. That's my claim to fame, to keep my legs closed. So why would I wait till I go on the show to do it?
So who said that about Chrissy though? You said Chrissy head was who put that out there?
One of her roommates came and said, "Oh, she's on the phone with."
Oh,
But that didn't matter because I
she
didn't care
didn't
what
make
nobody
she
was
didn't
doing.
want
The people who wanted to
yeah.
flirt, the people who I knew had a man at home and told me they was gonna go with their move, I told them, "Hey, go with your move because it's not my business. What goes on in this
Yeah.
house is not my business." But I was in my room every night. I didn't miss a night in my room. I never went missing. And so I just hate the fact that you would do that. And like I said, only thing I hate is they had an opportunity to clear it up and they didn't. It would have stopped a lot of things if they would have came forward and said this didn't occur.
But is that good for TV though? Because it's all for TV.
Yeah, but it's good for TV. But what does that mean to me? What does that mean for me? When we all sat back and watched me win, and that's why I'm saying they changed up everything. But y'all come and drop this last episode, and y'all don't show Zan choke. But yeah,
Oh,
y'all
Zan
show my
choked?
choke.
Wait. Zan choked?
Van choked as well. And then not only that, she talking through my round when I was quiet and gave her the floor for the bars that didn't
Cause
have a bar in it.
cause when the battles came when the finale came out, I think it was the boss. She was saying she liked your rounds, but you choke and Zan should have won. I didn't know Zan choked. So did you speak to the
Van
producers
choked.
really
We
about
both
it?
choked. We both choked. They had to go debate about it. Bianca was like,
So
"Oh,
so
since they both choked, you probably shouldn't even give neither one of them the money." And they was like, "No, we're gonna go." Look, that's me keeping it real. This is literally what
yeah.
Bianca said. They both choked. We probably shouldn't
Yeah.
give neither one of them the money. And the producer Rail was
Yeah.
like, "No, because they came on the show. We have to be fair. We have to give the money
So
out."
did they
They
did
deliberated.
they make y'all rap again or no?
They asked us to go ahead and rap again. They was like, "Since it's TV, y'all should just go ahead and run it or whatever. Just go ahead and run it again." I'm just like, once you
And what
talk through my
happened?
round, it just threw me off. Mind you, this is on less than 24 hours prep. So I'm like, she talked to my round, it threw me off. I'm not rapping again. Yeah, they went and debated about it, and they had me winning because we both choked, and I had the better bars. I had the room rockers. Did you feel? Quote me one of her bars from the battle. I'm asking you.
I can't. I'm saying I can't off the top. Like I ain't
Can
I ain't
you even
watched the battle in a minute.
imagine what kind of line it even led up to?
Nah. I can't. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna like. I
She
can't even.
didn't
I
say
don't remember.
anything worthy. And in battle rap, whether you choke or not, we've seen people stumble and bring it
But
back all the time
I
and
I,
been
I
able to
do I
complete it.
do I do think her best showing was the against
Hope,
Destined for Greatness. No, Destined for Greatness. I'm talking about on the show.
yeah, if we was talking about the show in general, people in the comments saying that she
Oh
lost to
shit.
Nadia Ali
Oh yeah, I think they battle. You talking about in the house? You think she lost to
in the
Naughty?
house. In the house. That's what they said. I didn't go in there for their battle because I knew I had my own stuff I needed to prepare for.
Yeah. No, I think Zen got that. I don't think
Mm.
Naughty won. Not to
I said
me.
that's what everybody in the comments saying. That ain't what I'm saying.
Uh, I disagree
I
with the
wasn't there.
comment
I didn't see
section,
it.
but let's go to the freestyle. You and Naughty went at it in a freestyle to get to the championship. She felt like she was better than you, but the judges was kind of biased for you. You felt like her freestyle was better than
Who
yours.
said that? She felt like
Naughty,
that.
like in her confessional and all that, and in interviews afterwards, She said like you did the chicken noodle soup, you was name dropping Bianca, and that's what gave you the edge. She felt like she had
Let
the
me
better
tell you.
balls.
This how I could tell you. I'm inspiring to people. She said to me,
I'm
She said to me when I used in my battle to add some of the judges, she started doing it. So she was just like,
Mm.
now that's a murder mook on one of her battles. When she said that's a murder mook, she was like, yeah, girl, I listened to what you said. I think that's when she battled Chrissy. Either when she battled Chrissy or Tori. Probably
Yeah.
when she battled Tori, she was like, now that's a murder mook. She was like, oh yeah, I used your idea. And yeah, cause yeah, now I'm learning that I gotta watch what everybody else doing. Y'all been watching me. I was first in the competitions. Y'all knew what numbers y'all needed to beat. I had the highest number on the puncher bag. Hashtag knew what number she needed to beat. So she came back and beat my numbers. Like, they had me on the bull first.
Oh,
Everything.
you went on the ball first.
Everything
Mm.
gave everybody an advantage to come behind me and beat what I did already. And I
Oh, so
literally had to say that to them so they feel like, oh yeah, Lady J, oh you whining. I'm not whining. Why am I first for everything? So people, when it's a competition and people beating numbers, what I do is going to show you what you need to do. So why would I be first for all of it? Hell no.
Yo, so who who was your favorite person in the house, as far as like the contestants, like who you liked it in the house?
I liked it everybody. Why are you laughing?
Yeah,
I liked it
I
everybody.
ain't jacking
I
that
say this.
of it.
Doing what we did is not easy. It's not easy to get up and going on low energy, no food. Not because they wasn't feeding us, but when you got a lot going
Oh,
on,
I
you
was
ain't
about to
trying to
say,
eat. No, when you got a lot going on, you ain't really
because
trying to eat. You're trying to focus, right? So
it
you're
was,
running on little time, and it's a competition, and we understand that we got to get to business. So at the end of the day, I commend all those young ladies for doing it. None of us knew what we was walking into. It was some rapper girls, it was some battle rapper girls, and that was
who,
made the show great.
who was your favorite judge in the crib? I mean, favorite celebrity to come through the crib.
All of them. All of them.
Lady J,
Man, that was an
you
experience
good,
of a
Lady J.
lifetime.
You
I got to
media
rap on
train.
a
You media train.
I got to rap on a run browse beat. I never got to do that. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet a lot of different people from a lot of different places. Like, it was a wonderful experience. Thank you, Teddy. It was an amazing experience, and I'd do it all over again.
Yeah, go for the repeat. Go for the
But
repeat. They the
I wanted
same.
to say to you, so my 90 matchup was a unanimous.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you gonna have to change your name to Unanimous J. No
Now,
more Lady J.
now this is how
Unanimous
this
J.
is how we settled it, how we clear it up.
Or Lady Unanimous.
This is how we clear it up.
How we gonna do
When
that?
you seen Mook in them confessionals, did you see him have me winning anything?
Nah, nah.
No.
But
Wait. Look.
yeah, yeah.
What did Rex have me winning?
I don't think he really had you winning, but he did say
Nobody
he
was.
called you. He said you and
Because
Zan was
I
the
was
first two.
favorites and went home.
Yeah, Lady J, you in your bag. You in your bag. You said after
I
all
say
his
this to
favorites
say
went
this.
home.
People need to stop pretending. Say that I was good. Don't say, oh, she didn't do good until after this. She didn't do good until after. Why can't y'all just congratulate me and say that I did good? I did good. I showed up and all my shit was unanimous. And in every confessional, nobody had me winning. Really, y'all told me to my face I wasn't nobody's favorite. You heard
How that
Mook
how that
saying that Lady J might
how
be
that
going
made you
home.
feel? How that
It
made you
made me
feel when
feel
you
like
said you wasn't nobody's favorite?
everything was already against me. And then I already got jumped. Um,
I ain't gonna lie,
but
Cortez seemed like he believed in you. When he gave you that speech,
he
Cortez
did.
seemed like he
He
believed in
did.
you.
Quartet's fucking amazing. He's fucking amazing. He was a wonderful judge, and like I said, I was on my 8 Mile shit.
Yeah, you definitely was in your B Rabbit bag, man.
Jump me. Now we're going to the shelter. We're gonna talk about it.
The shelter. Yo, Lady J, man.
Ain't no
I
such
seen
thing
an
as
interview where
halfway
you said.
crook.
I seen an interview where you said the Fonz battle was your last battle. Tell me you lying.
I'm not lying. I'm
You're
not
not gonna do a
lying.
farewell battle? You're not gonna do a farewell battle
That
for the
was that was
fans, your
that was the
fans?
farewell. If I do a
But
farewell,
nah,
it's
you
gonna
didn't.
be.
You didn't make an announcement. I would have went to
If
that
I
event.
do a farewell, it's gonna be something pertaining to the show. Y'all not gonna get another actual battle out of me. It's exhausted this
you know
time.
you you know I never seen you battle live in person.
Yeah, well
You
you
gotta do a
missed it.
farewell battle.
You
You
missed
gotta do
it.
a farewell battle.
I say that to
You
say
gotta
this.
battle. You gotta
I've
battle Zaza
made
Galore.
I've
Farewell
made
battle.
connections. I've made a little money, this, that, and the other, but battle rap has never put me in a position to be like, oh yeah, let me quit my job. Let me focus on battle rap. Let me just go away from my kids every other month
Yeah.
and
So you don't
no.
got one more in you. You ain't got one more in
Like
you
I said,
for
if
the
I
fans.
do,
One
it'll be
more.
something pertaining to TV and TV only. You know,
Okay.
other than that, no.
Cause
It's a lot of drama that go on and not enough
I
money. Too
seen
many broke people and not
yeah,
enough money.
I seen Rel saying he gonna throw an event in like 2 months, an interview. Are you gonna be on that? Are you gonna be on that?
I just might be. You gotta wait and see.
Ah, yeah, I'm gonna pull up, man, because I need to see
We
the
gotta
Lady
wait and see.
J
Um,
experience in
you know,
person. I
some
wish I
people
wish I was
need.
at the Blue Room battle. I wish I was at the Blue Room battle. That's one battle I'm mad at. I miss in the Fonz battle. I wish I was at those two.
Yeah, those are some
Cause
amazing events.
so what's some misconceptions about Lady J? What's some misconceptions about
Um,
Lady J?
I don't know. You know what? When I came in, I knew that I was like my story was boring, right? And I
Okay.
think that's what makes me so interesting because even when I go into battles, I be wondering, hey, what they gonna say about me? Shit, my legs closed. I ain't got no business out here. So like, what are y'all gonna say about me? So so since I've been in it, it's always been live. So that's why I just wasn't too hurt about the damn stuff when she just kept stretching it. It just
Mhm.
became a thing of I'm just tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it as if I didn't work for it. Everything I did in every battle I had in the house was undeniable. It was undeniable, and we're not gonna say it came down to oh you choked. Yes, she choked too. She choked too, and I am not lying saying I didn't choke. We both choked. We both choked. But at the end of the day, I had the better bars. Even her own fans who
Well,
didn't pay for the subscription, now that they finally seeing it for free, oh, Lady J had better bars, but she stumbled. She choked. We can leave it at
yeah,
Lady J had better bars. And you're a fan of her, and you're saying Lady J had better bars.
I'm
Y'all
a
just
fan
want
of
to.
both of y'all. Don't
No, I'm
don't
not saying you. I'm
single
talking
like
about
I
the
only.
people who's in the comments. The people who were in the
I thought you were
comments.
talking about me. Oh,
No, the people who were in the comments. It was so exhausting seeing her do so many interviews, and then eventually I had to do an interview. But I'm in a good place about it. The show is a year
so
old, and there's no reason to drag it. And I just would think, with her as my elder, that she would just move forward.
with the ageism, Lady J, what's some of your proudest moments in battle rap? Your proudest moments.
Um, I don't know. I was on URL. Um,
Okay.
when you first get into
Black.
battle rap as a female, you say, I want to be on Queen of the Ring. And so of course,
Yeah.
it didn't take me long to be on Queen of the Ring with no name, no At first, I didn't have a
Uh-huh.
main battle rap home. I was just between the two Houston leagues for a little while, and then of course Houston Barcode is my home, and so is Battle Coliseum. They both always will be. Um, but yeah, so that was some of my proudest moments. I did numbers without Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? It was no other girl
Hmm.
in the game doing it other than Marasha. Every other girl kind of needed to go to Queen of the Ring to get those numbers. Oh well, official
Yeah.
to South, baby. South, the South holding it. The South
Yeah.
holding it. So I was proud of that. I
So,
was proud. I got on URL. And because of battle rap, I've made the connections to be able to find out about shows like this. And so I was on this
mm,
show, and of course I won 20,000. And um, yeah, I've traveled to some great places on battle rap money.
um,
It's been fun.
break down the situation with the 20 bands, because I remember you saying you was having issue with the bank, like they wouldn't clear the check. What kind of check was it? Cashier's check?
No, it
What kind
wasn't that
of?
they were. It didn't. No, the check cleared when it went to the bank. It was once the bank seen me in person, seen my skin tone in person. They put it back on hold after it was already spending online.
Oh wow, damn,
The woman literally
that's
said to
crazy.
me, who gave you this? And how did you get this?" These were the way she was questioning me. She definitely discriminated. Discrimination still exists. Our black people, we still are under attack when it comes to our color. And I guess we don't get a chance to talk about enough colorism. Colorism is real. And I know it wouldn't be no issue if another color walked in there, but it was a good check the whole time. It cleared security, it cleared fraud, but it didn't clear the skin color.
So you filing a lawsuit against that bank?
Yeah, which is going to be a long and ongoing. But I'm ready
Yeah,
for whatever comes
they
with
the
that.
bank the yeah the bank money long. They could fight
Yeah,
for a
I mean
while.
they
It's
did
gonna be a
eventually
drag
release
out.
it, but it was no apologies. It was
How
no
long?
they
How long?
didn't
How long it took for them to release it? How long it took?
a month and a half.
Damn. And they ain't give you no explanation for it.
Phew. No, she couldn't explain to me why. She couldn't even explain to her supervisor why.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, AJ, I ain't gonna keep you much longer, man. But when you finish with school and you gotta pull up to the town and do an in-studio interview, promote anything you got going on, huh?
I'm trying to think. I don't think I come to. I know I need to come to New York again, but it's probably not gonna be no time soon.
I'm saying when you
Unfortunately.
finish with school, when you come, just let me know in advance. Like, yo, I'll be in New York such and such time. I'll book the studio. And we could do an interview outside of the Baddie Rap show.
Yeah, I thought about going into the media side of things, but
Yeah, you
nowadays you
should.
can't even do prediction blogs because
You, of course, you can. I ain't do one recently, but a few months. I do it
if
on
you
the
say
cards I like.
somebody's
If I
gonna
like the
lose,
card,
you're gonna be into it forever. And plus, I was a battle rapper
no,
first, so I
no.
already know. Like, look at the backlash that even Uncle Rock get backlash, even knowledge get backlash,
But Uncle
everything get
Rob,
backlash.
because but it's all about how you go about doing it, though. Like,
Yeah,
so
I
I'm pretty,
think
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't
yeah,
get too
I
much back.
wanted to, but I think no.
But you
It's
don't
it's
even gotta do predictions. You don't even gotta. You can just,
just not what it
you
used
could
to
just
be.
you could just recap the battles, or you could just, you could do something outside. You could do hot takes. You don't even gotta. Yo, I think this person gonna be. That's what I be doing. I be doing. I might dabble a little politics, fashion, and
Yeah.
then it'd be like hot takes. Like, yo, Beyonce just became a billionaire. They said it in the Forbes list, and talk about that.
Yeah, no,
You already got
I'll
the
be sitting right there
audience.
and be
It's gonna
like,
be it.
oh, it was a good battle, but in the second, such and such, kind of had a stumble. Motherfuckers will be like, that's why them bitches jumped you in the house.
Yeah, you always gonna get the trolls. You always gonna get the trolls. But Lady J, promote your social media, anything you got on. I know it was only supposed to be like 20, 30 minutes. I think we over like
Mhm. Man,
I
I
would
don't be on
not.
my TikTok this long. There ain't no gifts come on here.
Yo,
What's up,
I
everybody?
can't.
It's your
I gotta
girl,
figure TikTok out.
Goddess Lady J. Not the Lady J. She is officially retired. Follow me at goddess.lady.j. And also you can follow me at Future RN on TikTok. You can learn everything about growing your TikTok, growing your social media, growing your YouTube on my
I
TikTok.
gotta get my
And you can learn
TikTok
about
up. I gotta get
nursing.
my
You can learn
TikTok up.
about nursing. You can learn about phlebotomy. So yeah, follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Flood her DMs telling her to do one more battle. She gotta do a farewell battle.
Not happening.
Alright, Lady J, peace.
Shout you out. You been holding the. How long you been in the game? Let the people know because
Since
we don't
like,
even know how long you been in the game.
well, I've reached far as media recently, but far as a fan supporter since like 2012. Support a
Yeah, I think
battle rapper.
everybody been a fan since the beginning, but yeah. Okay, well, thank you
Yeah,
so much
but
for having me. Yeah, that's it.
alright, later.